Hi, my name is Yona. I'm the after-school leader at Field Teen Center, and today I'm going to talk about Little Brother by Corey Doctorow. I listened to it as an audiobook on Libby. The main character, Marcus Yallo, is a high school senior, and he's really smart. He's good at building things, and he's really good with computers. He also enjoys pulling one over on the vice principal and the security cameras that watch him at school. The story begins when he and his friends ditch school to play a video game that has some real-life scavenger hunt components. So that's why they're out on the streets of San Francisco when a terror attack happens. Unfortunately, he and his friends are in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they get scooped up by the DHS under suspicion of being involved. So this story does have some intense content that merits a trigger warning. There are scenes of police brutality, there are scenes of incarceration, and there is a scene of torture. The rest of the story is a lot of fun, and that might sound funny after that trigger warning I gave, but the main character is hilarious. And it's really enjoyable to see not just how he sees the world, but a lot of the things he's learning about. And I learned some things too. He talks about reading classic novels and historical movements he's learning about, and the history of secret codes and of hacking, which he's really good at. That's his passion. And you also get to see him step up to authority, ranging from calling out his parents on their hypocrisy, which is the thing that every teenager wishes they could do, to talking back to this teacher who's put in place who is preaching some ideas that he doesn't agree with, that are coming straight from the people who put her in place and are not necessarily in line with the things that are in his textbooks, all the way up to trolling the government itself with hacking and computers, which is pretty gutsy, and it's a pretty scary thing to do. So we get to see him being really tough and cool, I'm a hacker, and also being vulnerable and getting into some real trouble throughout this story. The supporting characters are also really great. It's so nice to see how his mom supports him and the ways that she empowers him. His friends say a lot of things to either keep him in check or to go on this intense adventure of trolling with him. And they all felt really true to life and really interesting to learn about. And this is one of my favorite books that I read in 2020. So if you are the kind of person who likes reading dystopian books, but you wish that they had more teens or people who felt like you will probably like this book. I would recommend it for anybody who had to read 1984 or Fahrenheit 451. This is a more contemporary version, and it's really funny. So I highly recommend it. If you decide to check this book out, let me know what you think. Give us a comment and tell me what your favorite scene was.